Hey everybody, good evening. I am so excited to be here again. Tonight is our last night. I wish this event could last a whole week, but we know that everything that it's good is sweet and short. So we're gonna keep this sweet and short and finish tonight. But the videos are still gonna be here for you to watch the replay after the event is over. So that's exciting. You guys can come back and just watch the event again. Again, my name is Anna Willis. I am the founder and the blogger behind They Call Me Blast.org. I am so thrilled you're here. I am just so beyond honored and grateful for all the speakers that took their time off this weekend to come and celebrate with us and to just pour into your life and encourage you and inspire you. Hi, Reagan. I'm so glad you're here. It's been so fantastic. I feel my tank is full right now. I don't know about you, but my tank is full right now. I feel encouraged, especially being this weekend, such a hard time for us because we are moving. You guys have no idea. Well, we're doing all of that. I've done a garage sale today. Hey Nadine, we've done a garage sale today. We've packed stuff. We took stuff to storage. I mean, I haven't left the house because I've been here near the computer the whole time. But so many things happening in our lives this weekend. But I could not celebrate. Okay, I needed to celebrate. Hi Loda. So I'm excited to be here tonight. I feel blessed by everything that I've heard so far. I really took tons of notes, learned so much from the other moms, and I'm going to come tonight and just share a little bit about how I learned to manage my time as a super busy homeschool mom who for the first 3 years of homeschooling worked 40 to 60 hours a week. So, hi Kayla. So I'm going to share with you my magical trick to get things organized, to be more productive, and to really get things done, and to be able to accomplish all the things that I want to accomplish. Now, as I said yesterday, you can do everything, but you cannot do everything at the same time. Okay, you can do everything, but you cannot do everything at the same time. So homeschooling 3 kids is hard labor. I have a kindergartner, a second grader, and a third grader. And I'm with them 24/7, just like you. Moment of silence, a moment of silence, as Duranda and Heidi St. John will say, for all the moms who homeschool their kids and are with them 24/7. We deserve it. Actually, a moment of silence is something that we never get as a homeschool mom. We all need more more moments of silence. So my kids are actually at the grandparents right now. My husband is doing an event right now. He's leading worship for the coldest night of the year. So he's singing there now. I don't even know how he did this. Like he was carrying all the stuff to storage, and all of a sudden he just rushed back home, showered, and said, "I'm leading worship at the coldest night of the year." I was like, okay. Oh goodness. So we can do everything, okay, but we cannot do everything at once. So homeschooling kids is exhausting. It's time consuming. Taking care of a home is time consuming. Blogging is time consuming, or any other thing that you do from home. I know that there are lots of other moms here who blog, and there are other moms here who work from home. And it no such a thing as a super mom. Hey, absolutely not. Absolutely. No super moms allowed here. Because there's no such a thing. It's just a myth. So everything is just time consuming. We all only have 24 hours. And 24 hours seems not to be enough when our baskets are full. When our plates are full, when things are overflowing, 24 hours just seems not to be enough. So I want to talk to you about my best secret. The best tool that I have ever known to really help me to manage my time well, and it is to craft my ideal week. Now, my ideal week, it's not my perfect week. It does not always, or super kids. Yes, that's right. No more perfect kids. No more perfect moms. You guys need to read Jill's books. Fantastic books. And no more perfect marriage, which is the brand new one. Sorry, somebody was trying to call me. All right, you guys. Laura, can you please send a message to my uncle and tell him I can't talk to him right now? Thank you. Okay, you guys. So your ideal week is an ideal week. It's not a perfect week, and it's not always going to happen, okay? But yeah, you're laughing. Oh, this family. Watch, my mom's going to try to call me too. Now my mom is gonna call to know why I cannot answer my uncle, and then if I don't answer my mom, somebody else is gonna call asking me why I can't answer my mom or my uncle. They're gonna think I'm dead. We're so dramatic. So I want to show you a little bit of what my ideal week looked like. I'm gonna try to show you on the computer as I talk about it. Let me just see it. I was going to try to show you here on the paper, but I don't know if I can do that. I'm going to turn to my computer and I'm going to show you here instead. So just give me a moment to see things here. I think I got it. Okay. So let me turn this around and see if I can. You guys. Don't know if you can see my computer well. Can you guys see it well? Is it close enough or... Okay, I hope this will help you guys to see. I don't think I can get oh yeah, I can get closer. Can I? No, on Periscope I can, but not here on Facebook Live. Okay, so can you guys see well what it is? Let me take my keyboard out of the way. Maybe I can just get closer. Can't read it. Can't read it. Oh, okay, just got the phone out of my tripod. I love live broadcasting. Oh, okay, so I'm going to try to bring the camera. Forget the tripod. All right, I'm going to bring it closer. Okay, so this will be my ideal week. Now you can see it better. Can you see better? Okay, now I want you guys to work this out with me. I want you to get a piece of paper and get a pen or grab a pencil. And I want you to just, hey, Deshelle, I want you guys to start just jotting a few things down. Writing down all the things that you do every single day and what do you need to try to no, it's your computer now, Kayla. Nobody's trying to call again. Okay, I want you guys to write down all the things that you need to get done, different areas that you need to work on, and I want you guys to just put a little star or something on the side of what is a priority and what is not. Something pretty cool that I learned from Jen watching her video today is that she draws, and actually I wanted to show you guys because I know I took notes on my notebook and I can't find my notebook right now. But she draws, she kind of like make a little, how do I say, like she writes down what is important and what is not important, what is urgent, what is not, and then she separates, you can't hear all my wisdom. Oh no, Janice, just refresh your page. Can anybody just type it, refresh your page for Janice, please? Thank you. So, you know, you write it down, what you need to get done today, what you need to get done this week, and what you need to get done this month. Okay, I thought that was so helpful. So very helpful. All right, so coming back to my ideal week. What is my ideal week? My ideal week is, hi Jen, my ideal week is the backbone of my schedule for the whole week, okay? Thanks, Kayla. So this is the backbone. This is how I want my week to be, and I follow this as much as I can, but you know what? Forget about looking here and saying like, okay, 9 to 9:30 or 9:30 to 10, we're going to read aloud. We don't really follow the times. We kind of follow just the rhythm, okay? We follow the routine. That's what we do. We follow the routine, not necessarily the times. I have the times there as a reference, so I have an idea. If I get up early, then I get that much done in the morning. If I start homeschool at 8, then by 1:30, I'm all done, or 1 o'clock, I'm all done with school. But again, this is my ideal week, and that doesn't necessarily mean that things are gonna run exactly like this. But because I'm getting so used to follow this, exactly, follow the rhythm, not the time. Follow the routine, okay? Don't try to just look at the watch and says, okay, 10 o'clock, everybody switch to math now. That doesn't work, okay? That doesn't work, and that's pretty nonsense. All right, you have all the flexibility at home to just follow the rhythm of your family. So, so this actually, by following this, it helps me to create a habit. And then from that habit becomes an organic routine, right? So first you create your backbone, you create your ideal week, then you start kind of following the plan as close as you can or as much as you can, and then it becomes just your normal routine. So you just start doing an automatic. Now I want you guys to pay attention that everything that I do during my days is included in this ideal week. It starts, first of all, this is your first priority. What is your first priority, Mom? What is your first priority? What is your number one priority? The first thing that you need to think about it and do it for yourself. What is it? Self-care. Self-care. Okay? Now, don't think that I get up at 6:30 every morning. No, not your kids, Lauda. Your kids are not your first priority. You are your first priority. You put your oxygen mask first. You take care of yourself first. So then you can take care of your kids, okay? Or your home or your husband. Because if you don't take care of yourself, you are going to burn out. If you don't take care of yourself, you're going to get sick and you won't be able to take care of your family. If you don't take care of yourself, you're going to feel miserable. You're going to end up depressed and in completely misery. So, hey, Jenny, so you need to take care of yourself first. So self is my first priority, and it goes first on my ideal week. Now, do I get up at 6:30? Not in a lifetime. I try really, really hard. I don't get up at 6:30. But every time I get up, exercising or not, I kind of follow the same schedule, the same routine. So I give myself 1 hour every morning from the time that I get up, 1 hour to just take care of myself. Okay. So that could be sitting in my bed, doing my Bible study, or reading a book, or listen to an audio book, or, it could be just taking a shower. So I get to shower. Otherwise, I'm going to go the whole day and I'm going to end up showering at 11:30 at night because I didn't shower in the morning. Then I'm going to try to eat before I have to feed my kids and just start doing a few things in the house after I took care of myself. So you put yourself first. That's the best secret that I can tell any other mom. Self-care goes priority first thing in the morning. Take an hour for yourself. If you can't really take 1 hour for yourself, get up a little bit early then and do it, right? I love my bed and I love to sleep late, to sleep in. And it's kind of a shame sometimes my kids wake me up like, Mom, I'm hungry, where's breakfast? And I'm still sleeping. I love sleeping late. But even if I get up at 9 o'clock in the morning, I'm still going to be in my room, practicing my self-care until 10 o'clock in the morning. And then I'm going to start the day at 10 o'clock in the morning. The important thing is that either I finish homeschool at 1 or I finish homeschool at 3. I get to do all of those things and still follow the same routine. And it's very organic. It's very natural to us. So, like I said, after I spend that 1 hour that I need, I eat my breakfast and I start getting my kids breakfast ready. And the first thing that I do is that I quickly do a cleanup if I need to. I usually do all my cleanup before I go to bed, so I don't have to wake up to a messy, screwed up house, because I think that I think that a messy house messes my head and I can't really think clear. And put a load of laundry in, okay? Just put a load of laundry in first thing in the morning. Then I go downstairs and then I'm going to carry on with my time with my kids. We do breakfast together on the table. They will eat their breakfast while I'm reading to them. So that's how we start our day. And you see that all of our homeschool schedule, it's included here. Okay? So from the moment that we go downstairs, we know exactly what we're going to be doing every day. Again, don't be a slave of your curriculum or your schedule. If you want to, just change things around, I mean, it's completely fine. You're not bound to it. Then we do lunchtime. You see, I have all my meals. I have self-care. I have housework. Okay, I have my housework, and I have meals, homeschool, self-care, housework, all included. Once we're done with school, let me just see if I can. It's hard because I'm holding the phone here. So, and you see here on the side, I have a theme. So these I call like themes. And, so there's the self, meal, home, school, meal, school, rest. We have a quiet time. So this is our rest time. Not necessarily that I'll be having a quiet time while they're having a quiet time, but I get things done while they're having a quiet time. And this is the time where normally my kids will have their digital learning time, or they're going to be listening to an audiobook, or they're just going to be quiet. Whoopsie, what happened here? Sorry, you guys. My computer just went to sleep. Sorry. So not necessarily I'll be having a quiet time, but if I can, I will. I will lay down. I make that on Excel, and I'm going to send you guys a template, okay? So I'm going to send you guys a template, and you can create your own ideal week. I'm going to send you my schedule so you can have it as an example, and then I'll give you the template, and you can create your own. So if I can't, like this rest time, I can put an audiobook on, and I can go and take the load off my laundry and put it in my dryer. And I can go and kind of clean up the kitchen quickly while I'm listening to an audiobook. I find it very relaxing if I'm just listening to a podcast or an audiobook, or if I'm watching a scope on Periscope. So I'm doing something. I'm still, being productive in the house, but at the same time, I am caring for myself. And how is this caring for yourself? You are being encouraged while you're watching those things or you're reading those things. You're doing something to feed your soul, to feed your mind, to feed your spirit while you're doing that. So that's very, very important. And then you see, after I got all those things done, then it's work time for me. My kids can do whatever they want once they're done with their school. And they can play, they can watch TV. That's the time. Hey, Amy. And I'm going to sit down on my computer upstairs in my office, and I'm going to work on my blog. So I don't do everything every day for homeschool, and I don't do everything every day for blogging either. So for me, this is mom work time. So I'm going to do emails, Facebook groups, comments, while the kids are doing digital learning or they're playing, whatever they want to do. If they want to read a book or if they want to go outside in our backyard, which is fenced, and I don't have to worry about it, and I can watch them from my window. So in every day, I focus in one thing on the blog to work on. So I'm not going to focus on everything. So Mondays, I used to have a link up called Bless Mom Days, and now there's a lot of bloggers asking me to start this again. So I'm thinking, let's see how it's gonna go. I have other priorities right now that I launched my own blogging course, and it's been fantastic. But let's see. Maybe I'll relaunch this. So now Mondays, instead of working on a link up, I'm working actually on my course. Tuesdays, I'm working on writing a new post. On Wednesday, I focus on social media feeding, just adding things to my Pinterest, adding things to my post planner. Then on Thursday, I go back to the blog post that I'm writing again because I want to get it ready to be published. And on Friday, it's like my week wrap up with the blog. Whatever needs to be done, I need to get done, and I need to get published. So yeah, of course, you have to find balance. That's the key, right? And then once I'm done with that, I go downstairs. If I haven't started the dryer yet, I'll start the dryer, kind of clean up, and then I start like preparing dinner. So my work time, it says here is an hour, but if I went already and passed by the laundry and threw the things in the dryer, or if I clean up the kitchen right away after we had lunch, then I don't really need all of the 2 hours or an hour and a half to clean up after. So I go ahead and I start preparing my dinner. Now, you guys, I have posted, I'm gonna turn to myself now, then I'll go back to this, okay? I posted this week on the blog, or last week, my, so forgive me, the camera is not in a perfect place here, but last week I posted my Ultimate Lazy Mom's Guide to Plan Meals Like a Pro, okay? And you guys want to go to the blog and grab this, because when it comes to meal planning, I'm beyond lazy. Because doing all the things that I watch people do, like elaborating recipes, going shopping for your week, and all of this stuff, that's not for me. I am very organized, but I'm not that organized. And I don't really have the time to spend 1 hour, 2 hours going shopping, grabbing things. My meal plan is actually based on what I have, not in what I need to go get it, okay? So I do the simplest way, the easiest way. I use a loop schedule. I give you the templates that you're going to use. Like literally, it will take you 10 minutes every week to plan your meals. 10 minutes. I am not joking. And I give you a pantry inventory, freezer and fridge inventory that you can just download and fill it out. And I do plan healthy meals. I have to. I'm a health coach, so I have to keep us healthy, and it's very important for us, especially for me. I'm a cancer survivor. I have an autoimmune disease. I need to eat healthy. I need to make sure that my family are eating healthy, because this is your priority as a mom, okay? You got to put nutrition into your kid's body. And it's not just because you want them to be healthy, it's because you want them to be smart. A lot of the learning disabilities that we're seeing our kids being mistreated or misdiagnosed with, it's actually it's caused by the poor diet that they are eating. All the sugar, all the processed food, all the boxed food, everything is causing your children to not be smart. There's more than evidences, medical research is done on how giving your kids junk food actually breaks the transmitters in their brain, so they do not process things the way they should process, and they can't focus, they cannot be alert. And a lot of people are thinking that their kids have ADD, ADHD, and they don't have, what they have is a problem, a nutrition deficit disorder. So moms, nutrition is to be your high priority for you and for your family. Don't feed yourself. You need to nourish yourself. Put nutrition in your body. Don't count calories, count nutrition. How much nutrition can I get out of this? Okay, this is how you plan meals. But that's another talk for another day. I actually need to put a webinar together that I have called Real Food for Real Kids, and I'm gonna just give to you everything I know on this case. And I've seen my kid being completely transformed after we changed his diet, and the gut is the second brain, absolutely. Okay. The brain is the organ of the body most affected by what you eat. So you want to feed your body well so your brain can work well. All right, so I'm going to pass this because I'm going to talk about this forever. I'm so passionate about it. Oh, my goodness. It's like everything in me just goes like, whoa, nutrition. You need real food for your real body, okay? So the other thing that I want to talk about one thing that has really helped me and saved me time is my Instant Pot. I cannot thank God and my husband enough for giving me an Instant Pot. Literally, it retains the nutrients in your food, but literally your meals are like ready in 15 to 30 minutes. So I think it's like $99, or there's one even for $79 on Amazon right now. It's worth every penny. Your meals are going to be done like this especially if you freeze your meals before or if you don't, okay? Your meals are going to be done like in 15 minutes every night, and you don't have to slave yourself in the kitchen to feed your family. All right, I'm going to get back into our idea week. You must to, Kayla. That is a must to for a busy mom, okay? This is a must to tool for a busy mom, for a busy homeschool mom especially. I use my Instant Pot in the morning and I use my Instant Pot in the evening. In the morning, I throw oats and it's done like in 3 minutes. So that's how we do a breakfast here. So we cook a big pot of oats, then we chop some fruits over it. We put some seeds over, some hemp seeds, maple syrup, or whatever we want to put it on the top. And that's how we eat our breakfast. I make a lot of smoothies too here. We are big fans of like green smoothies and my kids love it. At the beginning, of course, they were like funky about it. And you know what I did? I used to juice stuff or blend things, and I used to make popsicles, and they loved it. And that's how I got them introduced to juicing and smoothies. So you can do that. Yeah. Okay. I know, it is super yummy. Okay, so let's get back into Idea Week because I want to talk to you guys about the most important part of creating your Idea Week, okay? Let me get this back here. Let me see if I can get this down. I want to try to get as close as I can. Can you guys see well? Or this is still too high? Okay, let me see if I can. Oops. Can you guys see it well? Now, take a look at the whole page. How much white space can you see it? How much white space can you see it? Look at our evenings. We don't schedule anything in our evenings. The only thing that we schedule in our evenings is once a week. My kids go to Awana on Tuesday nights. So Ryan and I can have a date night. Okay? So you kill 2 rabbits with one, how do you say that? 2 rabbits with one weapon or whatever. So we drop off our kids on Tuesday night at 6:30 at Awana. And Ryan and I go out for a meal, or we go out for a coffee shop, and we spend some time talking and about anything, or just not talking about anything and just dating. Yeah, two birds with one stone. Okay, there we go. That's how I say it. So that was the way that we found to have date nights. Besides that, we really don't have any more things scheduled. We decided that Daddy comes home from work. He's pretty tired. I'm done with homeschool. So if we need to do any outings or anything, I'll just add into our homeschool day, and I count it as a homeschool. But in the evenings is time to slow down, have conversations as a family, watch a movie as a family. Oh, thank you. So, it's a time that we really invest in relationships in our house. Okay, that's why here on the side, I wrote family, marriage, reading, and planning. Okay, so this is a time where we invest in relationships. As a family or as individuals, we have plenty of white time. Then Saturday, we never, ever, ever schedule anything on Saturdays. Never. Saturday is open for whatever we want to do. We wanted to keep like that. My girls used to do ballet in the morning. No more. We don't do it. And my son used to do ice skating. We don't do it. Again, if we need to schedule any lessons, which we don't do it anymore, often we just do it during our homeschool hours. So then we can have plenty of family time. For me, having family time is the most important thing. What I see is an epitome of super busy families who are overscheduled and overwhelmed and barely have time for a conversation together. And this is exactly what we wanted to avoid in this family here. So we wanted to make sure that we have plenty of time to enjoy each other and to grow in our communication, our relationship. And so I wouldn't burn out again, because I did burn out 2 years ago. Some of you know my story, but I did burn out almost 2 years ago, and I ended up at the hospital like over 10 times, and it was absolutely horrible. Anyways, and then of course Saturday nights, if my in-laws are available to watch the kids, Ryan and I can go watch a movie, or we can go out for dinner, or we can just stay home and not tell the kids that we are home. And we just have a date night at home, okay? And Sunday we have church. That's that's our priority. Sunday morning we go to church, and then we have the rest of the day to spend with the family, okay? So these are the most important things that I want you guys to remember. We only have 24 hours, but make sure you put yourself first on your schedule. Make sure you take care of yourself first, and try to remove, I'm going to talk more than two things. Remove all the excess, everything that is not your high priority, that is not important, can wait. If you can't eliminate things from your schedule because you think things are too crazy, do. Okay? The second highest priority for you to create your ideal week is to have room to breathe. Have white space. You need the white space around you, okay? So you can schedule your self-care, your homework, your housework, your meals, your homeschool, your work from home or blogging time, whatever you do, you can. The secret is to create margins that allows, if something doesn't go the way you plan, you have room to stretch, okay? And try to keep things simple. Try to do less but do better, like we've been talking about this weekend. That's the biggest secret. Any questions? All right. I hope this is being helpful to you guys, because it's been life-changing to me. I've been using this ideal week for the past I think 3 years now. I've learned that from Michael Hyatt, one of my online mentors. He doesn't know he's my mentor, but actually he does know he's my mentor. But I've learned this from him, and it's been life-saving to me. And like I said, it's my ideal week. It's not my perfect week. Nothing, like I'm not going to say everything just happens exactly like this, but I can look at my calendar and I can tell you that I've done like all of those things. I got them all done. Okay. And I am going to give you guys a template. So I'm probably just give me a little bit of time that I can go ahead and add the link. I'm so glad, Janice. I'm so glad, Jen, that this is encouraging. This is helpful. Do you guys have any questions? Any questions? Like how do you do anything else? As far as scheduling or managing your time. Now, remember that, it's your ideal week, not your perfect week. Yes, the template is going to help you, and it kind of, you can, totally like kind of copy mine and just change the words if you want to, just make your own ideal week schedule. Print it out, have it always handy. I keep mine always like next to my desk. So just print it out. You see my colors, my color ink is coming to an end, but just keep it with you all the time, and you can kind of look and remind yourself of what you're supposed to be doing. Okay, a couple more tips before we go. If I had to give you some tips and tell you like what are my time saving tips for a busy mom, and to help you balance your work, to balance your life, your homeschool, I'm going to say, put yourself first, keep yourself encouraged. So that could be by listening to audiobooks or podcasts or Scopes. If you're not part of our Homeschool Scopes.tv group, you want to make sure you're plugging in with our group. You're plugging in with our They Call Me Blast Moms group here on Facebook. So you want to make sure that you're plugging in with us as well. Make sure you always encourage and motivated, okay? We don't want you burned out and tired and cranky and snapping on anybody, like don't. Simplify as much as you can your life. Keep it simple as much as you can. Keep your meals simple, keep your homeschool simple, keep your wardrobe simple. If you have tons of clothes and you're just swamped with laundry, give clothes away and keep only what you're really gonna wear. If I show you guys my closet right now, And actually, I'm going to show you guys because this is, I think this is, wait. You guys are not going to believe it, but I'm trying to kind of like simplify my life as much as I can. So it's a mess, but I'm going to show to you. You see this amount of clothes here? I gave all my clothes away, and this is what I have left, plus a little bit of like PJs and socks and underwears and a few t-shirts and yoga pants and things like that. But this right now, this is the amount of clothes that I have left. And you know what? I do way less laundry. These are truly the clothes that I really, really use all the time. I was not using everything before. And I can't tell you, it's time saving as well. It's time saving even when I have to go look in my closet to figure out what I'm going to wear, okay? So we have way too many things. We need to learn to simplify. Be a minimalist. All about a minimalist now. Love it. Love the idea. You know, get rid of all the furniture and stuff. You guys, you don't know how much money we made by getting rid of stuff that we had in this house, but we didn't really need it or used it. I remember like the first week that we said, you know what, let's get all the extra that we're not using, let's sell. We made $1,200 and actually $1,350. $1,350 on things that were just extras in the house that we were not really using, okay? So no need to keep stuff. So keep it simple. Okay, big one. You ready for a big one? I'm going to teach you to do something very simple. I need you to do it with me, okay? So I want you to watch my mouth. Very, very careful, because I want you to do exactly what I'm going to do. This is the best exercise you were ever going to learn to do in your life, and you're never going to regret, okay? So everybody with me, just keep looking at my mouth, okay? I'm going to teach you to do something that is going to change your life. Okay, there we go. No. Okay, let's do it again. No. We need to learn to say no. So do it. No. When somebody comes to you and say, can you bake cakes for this and that? No. Can you, whatever, bake cookies? No. Can you, whatever. Learn to say no, because we put ourselves in so many situations that makes us overwhelmed that it's not funny. It's not funny. You need to learn to say no. Say no, and that's it. Okay, if you can't, you already got enough on your plate. I'm sorry, I would love to help, but I can't. You know, there's nothing wrong. I thought that as a Christian, and especially as a pastor, I was never supposed to say no to anybody. And I was wrong. I ended up burned out, okay? Because I couldn't say no. So learn to say no, okay? Jan, I'm so sorry to hear that you're close to burn out. I want to help you. Just get in touch with me. Send me a message. I would love to help you, okay? As a mom, as a pastor, as a counselor, I want to sit down and talk to you. So please just message me on Facebook, and we're going to have a chat together, and I'm going to help you. I don't want my mission, and that's why I created this blog. I don't want any moms to go through what I went through, okay? I don't. So I'm here for you. Whatever you need, if you feel like you're on the verge to burning out, please reach out to me and let me help you, okay? So learn to say no. That's going to save you a lot of time and help you focus on your priorities. Not every opportunity is your assignment. I learned this from reading The Best Yes. Okay? Not every opportunity is your assignment. Just because the doors are open out there for you does not mean you're supposed to cross that door and do it. Okay? Not every opportunity is your assignment. If you can eliminate the extra lessons from your kids, do it. When you cook your meals, double the recipe so you don't have to do it twice. Okay? Double the recipe. That's all you have to do. If you're going to cook 2 cups of rice, just go ahead and cook 4 and freeze the rest. If you're going to make a stew, double the amount of meat and potatoes and carrots and cook the double. Half you serve that day, half you freeze and you serve later on. Just don't complicate your life, okay? Simplify your life. Just double your recipes. And I have time-saving ideas for healthy meals at the blog as well. I'm gonna post all the links here when I'm done, and I know it's gonna help you a lot as well. So this is it. You can do it. You can do it. You can manage your time well. You can be successful. You can be happy as a homeschool mom, as a wife. You can make time for everything, but above all things, make time for yourself. That's the most important thing. Okay? Do for yourself what nobody else can do for you. Okay? I love you guys. I'm excited you're here. We know we have more exciting things coming up. I think we need Bev Rample coming up with a video, and she's going to be around to interact with us. Also, so there's so much more. And my sweet friend Jill Savage. And she has a video for us tonight too, and she's around, and she's going to be around, and she's just such a blessing. Oh my goodness. I love Jill. I love Jill. You know what? It's so amazing how God worked things, because, you know, I read her books and I'm like, oh my gosh, she's so inspiring and she's so encouraging. And one day Jill had a blog problem, and guess who got to help her? And we became friends, and you know, I just adore her. She's such a mentor. She's such a sweetheart. And she's just so humble and just so down to earth. And she has such a heart to minister to moms. And I got the privilege of being, she's my speaking coach as well. It's just a privilege, you know. God bring mentors to our lives. And this is, I think this is the ministry of They Call Me Blessed too, okay? I want to help you. I want to help. I'm not better than anybody else, but if I can be a mentor to someone, and a mentor is not somebody that is like, oh, that person is so much better than you. A mentor is somebody who's willing to put their arms around you and say, I'm going to walk with you. Okay. And I'm going to teach you what I know, and together we're going to learn and we're going to grow. And I think that this is what we do here. And this is what we saw happening this weekend here was mentorships. You know, we saw all of these other homeschool bloggers mentoring other homeschool moms. And that is just beautiful. That is just beautiful. Anyways, you guys have a great evening. There's more coming up. I love you guys. Be blessed. Mwah.